wonderful Wednesday. The standard, I feel like I start every stream with this. The standard technical issues. Yeah, YouTube didn't want to go vertical or horizontal this morning. So welcome in. I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. Hi, Cruz. Do you want to come in and say hi? Huh? You want to come up here and say hi? All right, hi. Cruz wants to say hi this morning. For those of you who were used to having Sambuca here, my grand dog, my oldest son's dog, was visiting for quite a while. Well, he's gone back home with my son now, so Cruz is like, hey, I get to be the fun new dog. I get to fill the void here. What's going on? Can I say hi to all these cool people? You can, Cruz. Look at that. Got the notification on my secondary device. Sweet deal. So Gina, good to see you. Thank you for yesterday. I was mostly working and lurking, but I was very grateful to be able to listen to you and all the great messages that you had for us. So, yeah, Cruz is funny. He's not the friendliest dog. You know, he's very independent. He likes to do his own thing. So for him to come up and be affectionate, it makes me think either they need their water refilled or he wants something. I'm always suspicious. Hello, Rhonda. Welcome in, Rhonda. We are doing the ats today, it looks like. So that's okay. Some of you, hello, Jen B. Welcome in, Jen. Some of you I will recognize, some of you I may not. So just kind of how it goes with that. And also, I do have my light box set up today. I was curious. I have some pieces that they don't quite show great face up. They look great in the light box, so I might rotate in and out of the light box today. First off, though, I do like to ask you guys. I'll let you know, today it's mostly cloudy. It feels like it's on the verge of raining. Hello, Jesse. Welcome in, Jesse. Yeah, it feels like it's on the verge of raining today. We have a high of 55 and it's mostly cloudy. So nothing too exciting happening with our weather. I personally just wish that it would break open and rain. So why does the screen look like this, Jesse? I don't know. What does the screen look like? On my end, it just looks like this. So I'm on the end of a crochet hook. Imagine that, right, Gina? No way, Gina. You crochet? So yeah, what's your guys' weather out there? I know we have people from all over the country, all over the world actually, that join in. So I'm just curious, how's your guys' weather looking today? Cloudy. I want my sun back, right, Jen? Yeah. I kind of like, I'd rather have sun or rain. This in-between limbo state. I'll take it, but that's what it looks like, Jesse. Yeah, Jesse. You know, I gotta say, I personally prefer the horizontal layout, but for whatever reason now, for a couple weeks, something's going on with my phone. I cannot go horizontal. It literally is like vertical only, buddy. And I also can't get links to open, links from my email to actually open the way they're supposed to in YouTube. It's weird. Things are odd. We got 14 people in the house, 7 thumbs up, 39 cloudy out here on the Minnesota prairie. Well, it sounds like you got clouds and a little bit cooler than what we have going on here today, Rhonda. So, yeah, I'm going to wait until we get 10 thumbs up here and then run a little giveaway. So don't forget to hit that thumbs up. I don't know if I gave myself a thumbs up here, but that one doesn't really count. So when we hit 10 thumbs up, I will do a giveaway for free shipping or a $7 credit. Because shipping is now $7. It's raining and gloomy. That's why I'm here for jewelry and sunshine. Ah, Gina. Well, since it's rainy and gloomy, I'm grateful for that because I'm grateful to have you here. So I hope you enjoy the jewelry and sunshine that you're going to get here in the chat today. from the sounds of it, there's not a whole lot of sunshine happening outside, so we're gonna have to bring it here. All right, I see it. We got 10 thumbs up, so let's see. We are looking for a marine animal, an animal that you find in the ocean. I guess you can technically find them in rivers also. But around here, they are in the ocean, and they've been, oh geez, Rhonda. All right, well, that was too easy for Rhonda. Rhonda nailed that one. Rhonda, I don't know if I can give you another $7 credit, because I'm gonna be putting cash in your box at this point. I'm just kidding, you got that, Rhonda. All right, yeah, that was a little too easy, so now we're gonna go for, let's see, we got 16 people hanging here. Let's go for a number between 1 and 50. Looking for a number between 1 and 50 for the second round of free shipping or a $7 credit. Hello, Patricia. Cave, right? Cave of Wonders. Welcome in, Cave of Wonders. All right, I see 45 and 11, 35, 7. Hello, Tanya. Welcome in, Tanya. Hot, but it's 1:43 a.m., so it's gonna get hotter. Wow. 47 and 3. Sandra's down there in, down under. So Sandra's getting some of that summer weather coming in while we're rolling into our winter. Ooh, I see 10 and 21 and 18. Can I say hot? Getting hot? 12, 13. Hello, Reno. Welcome in. And hello, Painted Pony. And Ann Wood. Good to see you guys. You got that, Rhonda. I see 32, 23, 18, 45. Ooh. Oh, and Painted Pony, you nailed it. Painted Pony, congratulations, 19. You got free shipping or a $7 credit. Painted Pony. And Painted Pony, you also have some earrings that were in the giveaway tub that didn't make it into your last couple of packages. So those earrings will be going into your next package as well, provided I remember to put them in there. So, all right, thank you, everybody. Thank you for your free shipping. Thank you for your participation. I almost feel like we should do one more, but I tell you what, when we hit, you guys keep an eye on that. When we hit 25 thumbs up, we'll do another giveaway. All right, well, I actually didn't even bring my tub over. I was so busy getting my area cleaned up and organized, which it's very nice, I gotta say. Nice having an organized workspace. I didn't have a whole lot that was new this week. Did a lot of shopping, but you know, sometimes the pickings are a little slim out there. Good morning, L. Dean. Welcome in. So I do have, I don't know, a couple dozen new pieces, but I also have a bunch of pieces that I'm gonna bring back around, some things that I'm getting ready to list that I actually have pictures for, and I figured I'd give them one more try here at a bargain price before I get them listed and kind of locked into my stores. So that's the plan for today. First off, I have this great Victorian watch fob. It is a citrine fob, like a little vest chain. Really nice citrine stones, and the metal is gold filled. At least it tests below 10 karat. It could be like an 8 or 6 karat, which, you know, on the X-ray gun, a lot of gold filled comes in and tests in that range, 5, 6 karat. And I feel safe just saying it's gold filled. It looks like gold filled to me. It could be low carat, but kind of here nor there on that one. And the price on this one is $85. Condition is really, really nice. And it does have a little extra string there. I can get that string off of there. But beautiful little swivel and great citrine stones on that. And I don't see any action at 85, but you know what? You know me, at Raven's Chest, I like to have fun. I'm a gamer. I like games. And I have a couple novelties here, like Easter eggs, where every auction has a free item that's just waiting to be revealed. All you have to do is buy it. And then all of a sudden, hey, it's revealed. It's a free item. I also like to do what's called reverso priso. And we're starting off right away with the reverso priso on this one. We're going from $85 to $58. $58 on that Victorian watch fob. Beautiful citrine faceted beads on it. Gen B, you are disqualified, sir. This might come up to how low can you go at someday, but probably not. So $58 on that great Victorian watch fob. Not that low a game, no, Jen. No, that's in the pucker zone, we call it. All right, watch fob going down. Bring that back around later on. Oh, these, you know, I feel like I've had a really good run on Art Deco, flapper jewelry, and I've been able to come across some really unusual pieces. Eldine, you are also disqualified, sir. Eldine is in at 11. Yeah, another really nice flapper necklace. This one, it does have a little, it's got a little string there at bottom. It may have had a little pendant at some point. That's what I was thinking. It probably had a little glass pendant. But either way, it is ready to incorporate a pendant on it, if so desired. Beautiful. Whoa, what are these aqua colored stones? Beautiful, beautiful color on that. It's 34 inches long, and that one in this condition as it is, I'm asking $65. April, no, I'm gonna invoice all. I didn't send any invoices Monday, April. And hello, April, welcome in. I'll be sending invoices after today's show for everything. So, yeah, Tanya, they are. It is hand knotted in between. And let me, I don't know if I got the price in there. I am asking $65 for this in this condition. My plan would be to have them restrung and re-knotted, and that would cost me about $70. So I would way rather sell these at $65 than come back and try to sell them at $180 when they're fully restored. So if somebody likes them, they are glass, April, yes. Glass indeed. And the condition is really good. If you look at the facets, very light wear to no wear on those. So really beautiful. And there is enough string left at the bottom here where you could tie a pendant on pretty darn easily. I think there's enough room to work with there. And the string is in good enough condition. April, it's 34 inches long. So for me, I have to pay $2 an inch for hand knotted restringing. It is really well done. It is professionally done, but it is pretty expensive. I see you. April's in at 65. All right, April. I don't see anyone else biting on those, so let's call those sold to April. McDonald at 65. Congratulations, April, and thank you. Maybe you don't have that color in your collection yet, because that's a pretty rare one. Okay, along the same lines, same thing. I was going to take these and have them restrung. These ones do not have to be hand knotted. In fact, I would probably leave them. I don't love all the shapes. Ah, well, you can eliminate the ones you don't like there. Yeah, same with this. I would want to restring these before I would put them in my shop. These are pressed glass. But same thing, in very good condition. Okay, I'm heading out. No, not already, Tanya. I'm heading out to go shopping. All right, Tanya, good luck out there. I told Tanya whenever she says she's going out shopping, it makes me want to press the end button and go shopping too. Shopping is quite addictive. So. But yeah, these are beautiful pressed glass. I like the little accent beads in between. I like the way the whole configuration is made here. But these are in need of restringing, in my opinion, because I would want to put a clasp on them, number one. And you can see they have that little open knot there. So they're 20 inches long, they're 51 grams, and these are $29. Did I miss Bruce? Hello, Sunray. Hello, Bruce. Yeah, good luck out there, Tanya. It's always exciting to know you're out there hunting. I can't wait to see what you come back with. Bruce, I see Bruden's treasure chest is in at 29. Be looking for 31 or better pretty quick. Like, in the amount of time that it takes me to type in sold, 29. These are going to Bruce and Dennis at $29. Congratulations, and thank you, Bruce and Dennis. All right, Tanya. There's something good out there. Oh, okay, I got you, April. Yeah, I don't remember seeing that color before, so. And anytime I can find that style necklace in that condition, I'm always very, very stoked on that. All right, same era, Art Deco, at the latest with these, Art Deco 1930s, all the way back to, say, 1890s, late Victorian. Beautiful faceted amber beads. These do show their age. You can see there's quite a bit of wear on the facets there, and some of them are a little bit dry. So you can see a little bit of that surface crazing and a little bit of surface crackling on these. But overall, still in very, very good condition. And a nice, I like to go on feel a lot of times with amber, and these have a nice feel to them. They're 16 inches long. They do have the original clasp and connectors on there. They are strung on a wheat chain. So very nice. 16 inches long, 24 grams, and the price on these is $72. Yep, I bet Dennis is gonna create something with that. I wouldn't be surprised, Gina. All right, $72 on those beautiful amber beads. Again, they are strung on, I think that chain's sterling, but looks like silver with the gold gilt on it. Pretty tough to test that one though. All right, $72. No action on that. Add a Unoaerre sticker if you were a vegetable. Dang, I want to try that, but anytime that I've tried that, the thing gets stuck in the middle of the screen, and then I can't get rid of it. All right, no one biting on those. We'll put those down. Try those later on. Yeah, and these ones, you know, I could polish those up a little bit and moisturize them a little, and they'll probably, the clarity will probably improve on those. That's been my experience. The Victorian, the old amber beads that get a little extra hydration and a little bit of cleaning even, and a little polish. Man, sometimes they clean up super nice. All right, this one, it very much in the style of Seguso Archimedes. It's a silver and gold gilt Milliori pendant. Let's see some of those colors on there. There you go. Get some of that orange and blue coming through. That one is on a 15-inch sterling box chain. Starting my car. Everyone, please hit the thumbs up for Doug. Thank you, Tanya. Don't get mad. Bruce, stop it. 36 days till Christmas. Ow. It is on a 15-inch box chain, and this beauty is $35. The pendant is 1.5 inches. Pendant hangs 1.5 inches, and it is 1 1/8 inch wide. I said hello, and no one said hello back. I'm very sensitive because I'm sick. Sunray, hello, Sunray. Here, everybody say hello to Sunray, and here's a little hug for you, Sunray. Ah. Doug, I'll take that amber. Kirsten, welcome in. Oh man, that sucks, Kirsten. All right, well, you got those, Kirsten. Thank you. And man, I'm bummed to hear that you're sick too. Yeah. How's Michael? Is he feeling any better, or is he still run down too? Oh, dang, and Jen B's sick and my lazy boy. Oh, man. All right, well, it sounds like a lot of people could use a little bit of extra love out there, a little bit of extra sunshine. So, can we get some hearts and some sunshine in the chat? Sun, where is that sun? All right, not sub, sunshine. Yeah, sweet. Thank you. Ah, and a little bit of love. Ah, Tanya, we're both on that. Thank you for that, Tanya. Yeah, and I just got to say thank you. It has gone on for 3 to 4 months. Ah, Sunray. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, and I'm sorry that you got missed on the way in, too. I thought I said hello to you, but maybe not a whole lot of other people did. Okay, my car's rolling. I'll see you soon. All right, Tanya. Good luck out there. Thanks for the hugs, Rhonda. Derek, welcome in, HQZ. Good morning. Good morning to Derek and Mona. Okay, last week, I usually get about an hour window of shopping opportunity when I take Gavin in. And there's a couple shops that are pretty close to where he goes to school, so I can pop in, do a little shopping, and then pop out. Last week, he called me while I was shopping. Hey, Dad, I'm done. I'm like, all right, I'm checking out. And just give me a few minutes. And this was one of the cool little treasures that I found walking around the antique mall. Center Street Antiques in SoCal. If you guys are in the Santa Cruz area, definitely hit the SoCal Antiques neighborhood there. Some really good shops. So found this there. Early Bell copper. I don't remember when this mark was in use, but if I remember right, like 40s, 50s. It is their earlier mark. Really fun copper poodle pendant on a, I thought it was a copper chain, but it's like a copper, it's like a silver chain with a copper plate. Very interesting. And a lot of that plating has started to wear. So it has a, I kind of like it. It's like a variegated pattern on the chain. The chain's 30 inches long. The pendant is 2.75 inches wide. It's a big one. And the price on that's 30 bucks. Thank you, Gina. And you know what? Thank you again, Gina, for being awesome. Yeah. And if you feel like letting people know about your second channel, Gina, you know, feel free to write a couple words about it, drop a link in here, and send people that way, because I really appreciate you taking the time and effort to have that channel and to share your thoughts and wisdom with us. So, hello, Patty Stimson. I see you in at $30. Patty Stimson is in at 30. We'd be looking for 32 or better. If no other action on that one, then we're going to call that one for Patty Stimson at 30. Counting that down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Patty at 30. Congratulations, Patty. And thank you very much. Hello, White Feather. Working and lurking and working. White Feather, I completely appreciate that. I'm a big lurker, honestly, and part of that's because I'm squirreling a lot. I'm doing, you know, multiple things at one time, and so it's better for me to just be tuned in, listening, than it is for me to try to interact, because my interactions wouldn't be that fair, or they wouldn't be that complete. So yeah, I do a lot of lurking for that reason. I don't know what that was in that bag, but it's gone now. All right. Heidi Daus. Oh, that was the Archimedes Seguso pendant. I don't think anybody came in on that, right? Yeah. Put that one down. So Heidi Daus, love her look. Great designer. So I get Heidi Daus whenever I can, or Heidi Daus. I don't know how you guys pronounce it, but I've always said Heidi Daus. This brooch, I was surprised. I figured this brooch probably retails at like $50 or $60, and I looked it up. Hello, Priscilla. Welcome in. I looked it up, and on the low end, I found it for like $65, $68 on eBay, and the average price was more in the $125, $135 range. So kind of surprised on that. But if somebody likes that and you want it here, right now, it's 45 bucks. $45 for the Heidi Daus. For the Heidi Daus brooch. Hello, Deborah. Welcome in. Let me make sure I'm in all chat here. There you go. I gotta say, the lighting here is not really doing this one justice, if I'm being honest. It's got way better. Here, get some of those greens and some of that red to pop through there. White feather, I can totally relate. Boss is a savage driver. And I want to quit. By the way, I'm self-employed. Yeah, I feel like that often. I actually felt like that yesterday. I'm like, ah. Sometimes it's like that. All right, $45 on the Heidi Daus. Nobody? Nobody? All right, how about 40? I'll drop it $5. I can drop it $5. If that works for you, hop on it at $40. Otherwise, that one's going to go down back in the bag. Let's see, Heidi Daus on a brooch, on a hat. Not this hat, maybe some other hat. All right, Heidi Daus going down. Let me change the price on the bag just for slave. All right, drop that to 40 in case somebody comes around for that one later on. Don't have to get hung up on prices. Right. Jen, that's funny. All right, this is gorgeous. Sterling silver ring by Uncas. I really like Uncas jewelry. A lot of the early stuff, 1930s, 1940s, is really nice. Really clean designs. Clean designs with nice lines. This one is a size 8. It's 2.5 grams. Let's see. Oh yeah, fits nice. And that one is $30. Nice, elegant, engraved design on that. I like that. Nicely engraved. What is that awesome necklace pendant you're wearing? Oh, you know what? This actually is a green amber pendant. I got that from Steph Sells Stuff by the Seashore. And I've been looking for the right chain for it for a long time. And I bought this chain from Melly a couple weeks ago, and it works really well. Gina, I see you in it. Is it edible? It sure feels like it, Derek. It's not edible, but it is yummy. How's that? Gina, I see you in at 30. All right. I don't see anyone else challenging you there, Gina. So unless somebody comes back at 32 or better pretty quick, we're going to call that one sold to Gina in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Gina, and thank you. Perfect for you, Gina. Tanya and I were talking about you yesterday. Just confirming that we think you're a very classy lady. Hi there, Doug is now selling edibles. Hello, Ellen. You might be edible. Your dentist is waiting, right? That reminds me of the veterinarian I had, old school vet. You know, zero bedside manner, but a very effective veterinarian. And she used to say, yeah, give your dogs bones. Give them all kinds of bones and rawhide. Bring them on in. That was her deal. All right. Peking glass, cobalt blue, art deco, fantastic necklace. There was a time when, hold on, I gotta go stop. I can hear the sink dripping here, so. Water's expensive here, so just leaving the sink dripping is always a bad plan. Very wasteful. All right, back to this necklace. Awesome. I was super stoked to find this because cobalt blue. Cobalt blue is great. Peking glass is always beautiful. The vibrant colors and the high degree of clarity. Yeah, look at that. Whew, these are just fantastic. Original Art Deco sterling silver filigree clasp on there. And they are 31 inches long. They're heavy, like a quarter of a pound, 153 grams on those. 31 inches long, 153 grams, and $75 on those, which is a smoking good deal. For the condition on these was really what got me. A lot of times I'll get old Peking glass pieces like this, and they're so worn. They're just super worn, so they show their age. These, they look like they've been sitting in a box or in a jewelry case for decades. They're just amazing. Yeah, the color on those is just fabulous too. For some reason, cobalt blue always reminds me of that enamel, like camping wear. Clouds flare, a server many platforms used in the background to make things run smoother and faster is on the fritz. They're working on it, should be back normal by, oh no. Thanks for the heads up on that, Ellen, because I know sometimes that overflows into the YouTube land. You know what? I thought 75 was a killer price on these. And call me crazy, but I'm going to reverso price them. $57. If you thought $75 was a great price and you were on the fence, well, now do you have a choice but to jump on them at $57? No. They are, Rhonda, they're exceptional. They're absolutely gorgeous. And they are. It's one nice long strand. They have that beautiful filigree clasp on there. Is sterling silver. Derek, that's a great idea. I need to get that command in there for Nightbot. Uno Reverso. All right, I don't see anybody hopping on those at 57, so those are going down. Heart Candy. Those are going down into Heart Candy's box. All right. Hello, Heart Candy. Good to see you. I see you at 57, and you got those. They're sold to you at 57. Boom. Congratulations, and thank you, Heart Candy. I hope you're doing well today. How's your weather there, Heart Candy? California's a big state. Heart Candy's in California as well. And so we can have weather all over the place here. $57. Thank you for taking advantage of that reverso priso. Overcast. All right. It sounds like we all have kind of the same, but dry. Yeah, overcast and dry. Same here. It's overcast. It feels like it's just going to start dumping right now. It's cold here in San Francisco, says April. Yeah, I was just talking to my friend who was at Treasure Island, and yeah, he said it was freezing, and he said last weekend when it was dumping, he said there was like 6 inches of water on the bridge, on the Golden Gate Bridge. He said it was so deep, a couple places in Oakland, that buses had stopped because they were afraid to cross, and yeah, it got pretty wild. And I concur with that, April. It's cold here today. You know, it's supposed to get up to 55, but I feel like right now it's probably in the high 40s. It's pretty chilly. All right, more beautiful old pieces. This gorgeous little sterling silver and seed pearl pin. I don't call it a doll pin, call it a little pin. It's gorgeous. It is sterling. It has these nice little seed pearls. There we go. And it's in very good condition. Fashioned kind of like a safety pin, like a little bobby pin catch on that. I like how it's just, you just extended that around like that. It's 1.5 inches, it's 2.3 grams, and it's $25. $25 on that lovely little brooch. It is marked sterling and it's signed, oh geez. I don't remember, Fischl and Nestler maybe is this maker. It's like a fish. I feel like I need to go have a little mark review. There we go. So very collectible, largely because of who made it. So there you go. 61 and raining in Phoenix. That sounds doable, Kirsten. Yeah, and I didn't catch if you had answered earlier, Kirsten. How's Michael doing? I hope he's doing, hopefully he's feeling a little bit better. Man, I hope you guys are able to get recovered and get back on board and ready for tomorrow. So yeah, $25 on that lovely little brooch. If somebody recognizes that mark and remembers who that is, let me know. Face. There we go. Put it where the face was. Michael's doing better than me. Well, that's good. Yeah, hopefully he's in recovery mode, and hopefully you can get there soon too. Did you get the, do you think you guys had the same thing, Kirsten, or did you have something different? All right, that one's going down. Might bring that one back around. Oh man. So this, another beautiful Victorian piece. When I bought it, well, when I first saw it, I was really stoked. Really nice faceted onyx, and it looks like these are either heavy rolled gold or they could be like a 10 karat gold. I didn't test the little embellishments on here. Trying to scratch those, I didn't want to mess them up, and it didn't really matter. They could be 10 karat gold, they could be gold filled, they could be rolled gold. Didn't matter. I was gonna buy the bracelet either way. The one thing that was a bummer, one of the beads is cracked. So this bead right here, which when it's sitting hinged, that bead just kind of locks into position, and it gets buried in there. You don't really realize it. But that's the only real knock on this. It is a size, oh, where's our cone? It's 2.5 inches across. Size 6.75 on the cone, but there's some flexibility here. So it can open up quite a bit. That's just where it rests naturally. 6.75, it could definitely open up quite a bit if so desired. It's 34 grams. And it's $125. Beautiful Victorian. It could have been a bride's bracelet at some point. There could have been a set of two. Hard to say. But all in all, it's really... actually, I think that was a water delivery truck, Eldine. Yeah, garbage truck comes tomorrow. But yeah, it's very, very beautiful. Two things back to back. I have one thing, of course, always gets... Dang, nothing like that back-to-backers. Well, hopefully you can rest up and recover. And yeah, hope to see you tomorrow night. Full speed ahead. All right, 125 on that beauty. I didn't clean it up. It looks like some of those onyx cubes could use a little polish for some better presentation. Really, really an exceptional piece. I'm just curious, how does it fit on a 7? How does it work on a 7? Oh, it's all right. I think a 6.75 would probably work better. I thought that was at my house, April. Funny. All right, I don't see any action at 125. I'm gonna drop that to 100 bucks. If somebody likes it for 100, come and get it. Come and get it. Lots of vitamin C and D3. I thought it was my garbage man. Funny. You guys are funny. These are pretty cool. Always like dragon pieces. And these really beautiful enamel. They're enamel sash. What are they? Sash decorations. So yeah, put them on a little put them on a little ribbon and wear them as you please. This is YouTube land. Anything can happen, right? That is true. Never know what's going to happen here. Yeah, they're beautiful. They are copper. Let's see. They're brass over copper. And they do have little ribbon slides in there. And let's see, it's 1.5 inches, 10 grams, and it's 30 bucks. $30 for that one. I do have 2 of these that I got in this fun little collection. And yeah, they would work fine as pendants. You could run a chain through them and stick them right on a chain and wear them as pendants. They would work just fine. So that one at 30. I don't see any action on that one at 30. So let's bring the other one around. This one. Ah, Lynn, I see you. All right. Lynn is in at 30. If no one else comes back at 32 or better pretty quick, then we're going to call that one sold to Lynn in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Lynn. Nice. All right, thank you, Lynn. You got that. And the next one, same thing. That one is 11 grams. I like the colors on this one. Bam, that pop in yellow and that blue. Very cool. Same thing, same price. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold the show. Dang, I didn't see that initially. This one's got a little bit of... So this one right here has got a little damage on the head. Darn. In the world of enamel, that's a big deal. So I'm going to drop this one to $5. Instead of 30, this one's going to be 25. It is the same thing. And I see Lynn is in. Lynn says, that's okay. We'll take it with the chippy for 25. All right, Lynn, I see you. Unless someone comes back at 27 or better pretty darn quick, we're going to call that one sold to Lynn at 25. All right. Thank you, Lynn. Let me change that price on there. Make sure that's all right. Heart, so it's kind of a neat, it is kind of, yeah, I like that. It looks like a heart, so it's kind of a neat chippy. Oh, man. Well, this one, I hesitated whether I wanted to keep these together or sell them separate. And I figured, you know, I bought them together, I'm gonna sell them together. As is. Beautiful sterling silver and enamel bow watch pin with the gorgeous gold-filled engraved locket hanging from it. It is signed. It is sterling. The pin is missing the little lock mechanism, but it does still catch just fine. And let's see, I don't remember. I think the windows are still in here. But that could have been that might have been the locket I had Monday. Ooh. Oh, the mail lady's here. Wow, I think the mail truck's acting up on her a little bit. There we go. Oh, original frames, no windows. So they do have the frames in there. It's not hard to cut little pieces of plastic to fit in there if you want to make new windows. I've done it quite a few times myself. But yeah, that beauty is 1.75 inches. It hangs. It's 1 1/4 inch wide. Total weight on that is 7.4 grams, and the price on that's $75. Beautiful little locket. And yeah, like I was saying, I thought about splitting these up and selling them separately. And I'm like, wow, if I sold them separately, it would be quite a bit more. Yeah, and the enamel on this is in perfect condition. Feel it, looks great. Oh, maybe 1, 2, 3. They're called baked in holes. So sometimes on the surface, there'll be what was an air bubble during the firing. And then it'll leave a little, almost like a little pock mark in there. So that's the only issue I can find with the enamel is a couple little baked in holes, they're called. All right, I don't see any action at 75. Oh, 75 is such a tempting price for Reverso Priso. Gotta think about this for a minute. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, Reverso. Uno reverse card, Derek. $57 on that. Oh. Why not? 57, it's a beauty. I'd say the locket itself, I didn't clean it. It will clean up and be quite nice. Fun when they have old photos, right, Eldine? I'm always torn with that. You know, when I first started in the business, anything that had photos, anything in it, that was all cleared out. So now, for the most part, I just leave them as is. All right, nobody at 57. That one's going down. Put that one down. Bring that one back around another time. Ah, these are awesome. I bought a small group last week, and these were by far my favorite in the group. I'm not sure it had a lock. It looks old, and many had just that double loop. I'm lost there, Ellen. These really beautiful Mexican silver and amethyst earrings. Well, sterling silver from Mexico. And amethyst earrings in very good condition. Look at the pyramids on here. The amethyst pyramids, the points on them. Nice and sharp. Nice clean facets. On the back of the bow pin, on the brooch. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's got a split. It's got 2 split rings on the back there. I think it did have a lock. Yeah, it could have, but it could have just been a double loop. I see what you're saying there now, Ellen. You're just following up on what I was already saying. So I shouldn't have got so lost there. Yeah, these are gorgeous. They're gorgeous, and those are also $57. $57 on those beautiful amethyst earrings. They are 15 grams total, so about 7.5 grams each. They're pretty heavy. They're 1 7/8 inch by 3/4 inch, and I see Gina's in at 57. Eldine, yeah, they are 7.5 grams each, so they are pretty. They're solid silver. And they're really, yeah, I love the style too, Derek. They remind me of old school Tasco. And I see Eldine's in at 62. And Gina's back at 65. We'll accept that one here, Gina. We can even it out to $5 increments. Usually we would be looking for a jump in 5, but to even it out to $5 increments, I'm cool with that too. So we got Gina at 65, Eldine. Eldine's like, hey, wait a minute. I jumped in with a $5 bid right off the bat. I see Eldine at 70. Thank you, Eldine. Looking for 75 or better. Eldine, you have a phone call. Ah, Gina. All right, Gina is out. Thank you for that, Gina. Thank you, Eldine. Oh, funny. Funny. That was pretty good. I had 75 on those originally, and I just reverso priced them off the bat. So thank you. Ah, these are cute. Literally, these are cutie. Almost like a geometric elephant. Oh, I like that, Ellen. Yeah, these ones are cute. I remember the first pair of these QT earrings I saw were actually a gift that I saw, and I'm like, wow, those are really nicely made. What a great Southwest inspired design. They were much different than these, but kind of the same general vibe. And let's see, they are 2 1/4 inches. These are nice and lightweight. One thing about the cutie ones, they're stamped silver and pretty lightweight bead action. These ones are $30. $30 on. Are we missing a dangle on these? Melly? Are we count? Ah, shoot, Melly, you're right. Those are missing a dangle. Here, let's cut the price in half on those. Good eye, Melly. Those are now $14. Well, it was supposed to be 15, but dang, that darn missing dangle. Ay, ay, ay. Sometimes buying is problematic like that. I don't think I can match that one up either, so. All right, Patty, I see you at 15. We're gonna call those sold to Patty Stimson at 14. Actually, Patty, because I made a little typo there, so. 1-4 sold to Patty. Hey, Melly. Thanks for popping in, and thanks for noticing that as well, because that would have been a bummer to not notice that and later on be like, oh, sorry. Hello, Deborah Barnes. And hello again, Sunray. Ah, aren't we all missing a dangle? Yeah, I think a lot of us are missing missing a dangle or something like that. Ooh, this one, I don't know how, sometimes I have pieces that hang out for a while and I don't understand what the deal is. This is one of those. I've been looking at this for weeks at my desk, admiring it. And I'm like, dude, you just need to bring that up and sell it. Beautiful sterling silver and CZ pendant. I don't know what that's supposed to, is that supposed to say something? Is that some kind of code? I don't know. Really gorgeous. On this nice long sterling silver. Ah, it's like a mini Figaro link chain. The chain is 29 inches long. So that 29-inch sterling silver chain, it's one of those maze puzzles, right? I don't know what it is, Derek, but it's gorgeous. Has a nice look, great presentation to it. The pendant is 2 inches long. The chain is 29 inches, and together they are $65. Again, a 29-inch sterling chain, nice long one. And then that great, I'm pretty sure the balls are Carnelian. They could be Carnelian glass. Yeah, hard to tell. I'm seeing a little bit of irregularities in there. Oh yeah. So the balls are Carnelian. A little bit of banding inside those to give them away. And, you know, let's just keep on doing it. 65's not landing. Oh, I'm just gonna get crazy. How about 55? I'm not gonna reverso price-o it. I'm gonna go even crazier. We're gonna drop that to 55. Which makes it exactly, Derek, you got that one. That's a how low can you go? Gen B is about to hop in with 11 and get disqualified, sir. Or someone might be hopping in with a 44 when the price drops to 44. Gina, thank you for dropping some love in the chat. I'm not seeing any 44s. I'm not seeing any 11s either. Our disqualified crew may be out of the... Oh, nope, there we go. Well, my luck, it'd have a super secret meeting that could get me in trouble. Oh no, Gen B. Well, that one's dropping now. Where are we at? $33. That's a great deal for the pendant or the chain by themselves. 29-inch sterling silver chain. Melly says, I will be right back, everybody. Deborah Barnes, 33. I see ya. Sold. To Deborah Barnes at 33. Congratulations, Deborah. Eldine, you are disqualified, sir. All right. Thank you, Deborah. Congratulations on that. Great deal and great clearing of the space. Deborah Barnes. Cool. Thank you very much, Deborah. All right, well, these two, I thought about bringing them up together. They're not a set, but they sat together a couple different times and they kept kind of gravitating towards each other. And I'm like, well, they're both sterling silver and black onyx. Very different styles, but they're also very complementary. So your eyes are looking, but your fingers are bidding, Deborah. You need to practice your hand sitting. Funny. Uh, so the earrings, sterling silver, nice big onyx oval cabs on there, and great dangles. Really nice action on those. I looked that up, said something about Cartier. Oh, dang, Rhonda. It kind of has that Cartier look to it. So those are the earrings. Really beautiful. Dang, was that platinum and diamonds? Ah. And then the necklace, same thing, sterling silver and onyx. Really beautiful. You can see they're not similar in style, but I'm telling you, they really go nicely together. They're very very compatible, even though they're very different. So that the necklace is on a 16 and a half inch chain. It's 4.6 grams. And the necklace is $43. $43 for the necklace. The earrings, they're 16 grams, so they're 8 grams each. Matchy is cliche. Coordinating is the way to go. Hey, and that's what I'm seeing with these, Ellen, totally. Gina, I see you in at 43 on the necklace. If no one comes back at 45 or better, we're gonna call that sold to Gina at 43. Boom. Congratulations, Gina, and thank you very much. The earrings, so they're pretty heavy. They're 16 grams total, 8 grams each. They hang 2 3/4 inches. Thank you very much, Gina. They are 1 inch wide, and again, they're 8 grams, so they're pretty darn heavy. The earrings, I got $65 on these. 65 on the earrings. What did Deborah say there? All right, $65 on the earrings. I see Gina is in at 65. Looking for 70 or better pretty quick. Hello, Kelly. Welcome in, Kelly Walker. It's going, Kelly. How about you? All right. I'm not seeing any other action on those. Let's count those down and call those sold to Gina at 65 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations and thank you, Gina. I can't wait to see. Gina's gonna rock these, and I'm gonna be either. I feel like I'm gonna be validated in seeing them worn well together. That task necklace. Gina, totally. Those. That's exact. I was totally thinking that. Yep. I think that the onyx earrings will go great with that. Great with that necklace. Now that necklace has two sets of earrings that go well with it. All right, let me get the necklace as well. All right. Thank you, Gina. Also, a very cool pendant on a great sterling box chain. Nice Egyptian motif. And this is a nice early one. If you look at that great canateel silver wire work in there, really unusual embellishment. Doug, drink time. How long have we been on here? Holy moly, 70 minutes. Amazing how fast the time goes. Thank you, Eldine. Derek, I didn't know there was a green amber. Just messing. Yeah, you know, are you guys talking about the amber? It's actually Mexican. Yeah. And if I remember right, oh geez, it comes from the Chiapas area. But yeah, I've only seen, I don't know, half a dozen nice green amber pieces in that style. And I've had two. This is the second one that I've had. So yeah, beautiful sterling silver Egyptian pendant on a nice, look at this box chain. Sterling silver box chain, 30-inch long sterling silver box chain. And the pendant is 2 inches long. 10 grams total on that. Yeah, 30-inch box chain. Look at that. I was like, dang. Don't see a 30-inch box chain very often. The price on this is $45. Oh yeah, Kelly, amber comes in all different colors, from black to clear. Nice little, what do we got? A nice scarab in the center there. I don't know what's going on the bottom there. I don't know what this little symbol is. But it is a nice pendant, and honestly, to me, the box chain was the big winner on this one. 30-inch sterling silver box chain, very, very cool. There you go, there's the back. And also that, so rare to find these with that wire work, that silver wire work around there. Very beautiful. Red, green, many shades of yellow and amber. And don't forget about the Dominican blue, the blue amber. All right, I don't see any movement at $45. I'm gonna pull the shipping price off this one and make it $38. So 45 minus 7 is $38. Screaming good deal for that. Do you have a price on just the pendant? Let's see, Derek, if you want just the pendant, I could do 20 bucks. How's that? So if you're into that, Derek, for just the pendant, 20. All right, you got it, Derek. 20. Yikes, that makes the... And how about the chain? How about 20 for the chain also, Kelly? All right, well, thank you, Derek. You got that. Yeah, the chain, 20 on that one as well. How's that? All right, Kelly's got the chain. 20 for Derek and 20 for Kelly. I'm gonna put those in the same bag. Hopefully I can figure that out. All right, I got you, Kelly, and I got you, Derek. Sold. 20 and 20. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Derek, and thank you, Kelly. Appreciate you making an offer there, Derek. I'm pretty sure I do, Kelly. Yeah. If not, let me just drop that real quick. Jotif. This is my registration form. Get that pinned. For those of you who are not registered, or if you're not sure if you're registered, or if you've registered and some of your information has changed, feel free to just hit that jot form that is pinned in the chat and send me your information. You really can't register too many times. Nothing wrong with having multiple registrations. In fact, it actually makes it easier for me to find you and your information. Well, this wasn't prepped. This was just sitting on my desk on that one. So you got perfect, Kelly. Yeah, I figured this one's just sitting on my desk. So let's sell it. Beautiful sterling silver fairy pendant necklace with a bunch of nice faceted gemstones, some carnelian, some quartz. I don't know what that dark one is there. Almost looks like a garnet. And a great paperclip style chain on that. It's a beauty. It looks older than it is. Like, they did a really good job of making it look like an antique, but much more modern. And silly good price on that one, 30 bucks. It is sterling silver. Let me get the length on that one real fast. Doug, would you have another $20 chain for just messing? Just messing, Ellen, I might. I don't think I have another one of that length. So I do have a few chains around. Just messing, if you're looking for a specific style and length, just let me know. All right, $30 on the sterling silver and gemstone fairy necklace. That is 18.5 inches long on that. And really, in my opinion, very nice with that great patina on there. It could be shined up, polished up, just like new, but man, I love that. Just mess and put in a bid. Did I miss that? Well, shoot. Did I call it sold before Just Messin'? Oh, Just Messin' was in at 20 ICU. Darn it. I am really sorry, Just Messin'. I was wrapped up, and Kelly had asked, so I was just wrapped up in that. So I do see that, and that's my bad on that, Just Messin'. So if you want to email me, Just Messin', let me know what you're looking for. Again, style and length, and I'll hook you up. So I'll make that one up to you. Thank you, Ellen, for catching that. All right, $30 on the sterling silver fairy necklace. Really nice. The chain on that's just great, and a really nice patina on that. Yeah, sorry about that, Just messing. Yeah, I wasn't even looking for bids on that. So, all right, I don't see any action at $30. I'm not dropping that one any. I like that one. That's a really good price. All right, moving on to some earrings. Sterling, vermeil, and carnelian drop earrings. Really nice design on these. I got some of these in carnelian and some in onyx. But great design on those. Really nice action. And those ones are $20 for choice. $20 for choice on the sterling. All right, cool, Kelly. Yeah, if the link's not clickable in the chat, the registration link should also be in the description. So if you scroll down to the description, you should be able to find that registration form link as well. So. Ravens chat, you like that, Derek? All right, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing any bites on those. No one at 20. Well, I think that's what I paid for them, so I probably shouldn't drop them any. Kelly, I had to do the jot form 7 times before Doug would ship to me. Derek, you're funny. Derek, the first time I shipped to you, I shipped to an old address. All right, putting the ASMR earrings down before we put everybody to sleep. Bringing up these beautiful sterling silver heart earrings, mixed metal here. This is my first time purchasing. All right, well, good to know that, Kelly. You will get free shipping then, Kelly. Funny, because I thought you had ordered before, but sometimes people are familiar because I've seen you elsewhere. So it's a nice circle of friends that we have here. So, all right, sterling silver mixed metal heart earrings. Get a little look. I forgot who made these. These are actually signed by him. These are signed by one of those L and H. I can't remember who L and H is. I could start guessing and making up names, but they're beautiful. They are what they are. They're 30 bucks. They're pretty lightweight. If you need a weight on them, let me know. Yeah, well that makes sense, Kelly. That's why you're so familiar. So, thank you very much and congratulations. All right, $30 on these beauties. Nice long hooks on those. They do have a secure closure for the wires on the back. And nice, they don't make a lot of noise like the drop earrings did, but nice look on those. Good size. All right, those ones, I'm not seeing any action. No takers, those ones are going down. Those do have a nice sound on those cards. Oh, these are really sweet. Nice. Nice, dainty, sterling silver, turquoise earrings. Pretty elegant design on those. And those ones, a great price on these. Invoice, I can pay you. I gotta go. All right, Kelly. Well, I will be invoicing after today's sale. I will be invoicing for today as well as Monday. So, and as soon as I'm done invoicing, I'm gonna start packing up and shipping as well. So I have items that were held from last week, plus things that sold Monday, plus everything from today. As soon as I'm done here, I'm invoicing and I'm getting on my shipping. So the faster you pay, the faster your item will be in the mail. And I hope to get everything wrapped up and shipped out by tomorrow, early afternoon. So just so you know. All right, these little beauties are 25 bucks. For what they are, I would buy them at that price all day long. Really nicely made, very elegant. Oh wow, lots of rattle there. Let's see if we can get a shot of the back there for a little idea of craftsmanship on those. Oh, you out of here too, Ellen? All right. Thanks for being here, Ellen. Thanks so much for your help. I'm gonna get a trip to Dairy Queen, Deborah. Okay, Doug, I'll be waiting for your email. All right, I got that one. I feel like I missed something from Ellen. All right, no action on those either. All right, earrings not landing. Well, if earrings aren't landing, let's just keep on trying. These ones are awesome too. Sterling silver. We frozen? Sterling silver and multiple gemstones. Oh wow, the color's so distorted. They're like a purple, pink, and blue. Kind of hard to tell here with this lighting, but purple, pink, and blue are the actual colors on those. And those beauties are 20 bucks. They are sterling silver. Nice dainty little Deborah said you're giving Kelly a trip to Cancun along with that free shipping. Community meetup in Cancun. I'm in. I'm in too, Derek. That sounds awesome. Let's see if we had Vegas or Cancun. What would our? Where would we go? I'm into Cancun. All right, I get it. Earrings are not landing. Down that one goes. Down it goes. Whoa. Check this beauty out. This is very easily something that could have just been left in the costume jewelry pile, overlooked as costume jewelry, but it's actually sterling silver. And I was talking about Uncas earlier, how some of their early pieces from the 30s and 40s are just really nicely made, really desirable. And this is a modern Uncas piece. If you're not familiar with Uncas, or I don't know, maybe there's a different pronunciation. It's a U. The hallmark is a U with an arrow running through it. And typically they do sterling jewelry. And this one's just, whoa, bam, fantastic. It is sterling with faceted crystals, synthetic or glass stones. And let's get a size on that. Yo, what's up, Nightbot? Thanks for the heads up on that. I am gonna take a little union break here after this. Oonka loonka doopity doo, right, Derek? It is a size 7. Size 7 on the mandrel. I mean a size 6 on the mandrel, but it fits my 7. Like, so there you go. 6 on the mandrel. Size 7. It fits fine on my 7, so take that as you will. It is sterling silver with the gold vermeil and faceted glass stones on that one. And again, a silly good price, 25 bucks on that. Look at all that. Look at all that presence. Bam. Let's see, how are those? I thought I did see one little nick in that. Nope. All good there. I see Gina's in at 25. Thank you, Gina. I don't see anyone else challenging you on that one, so that one's sold to Gina in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 at 25. Congratulations, Gina. I can totally see Gina rocking that one. Oh, darn it, Martha. I'm sorry, Martha, but I do have Gina in first. Oh, and Gina's back at 30. You got that. It's all right, Gina. I've been rolling through pretty quick now. That's a couple I've missed. Maybe I need to slow my roll a little. Woo. All right, size 11, sterling silver. I don't know what this stone is on here. It's really awesome. Looks like some kind of agate in there. But I thought I saw another bid. There was another bid, Gina, but I had already called it, so I called that one a little fast. Hello, Martha. Welcome in, Martha. Has anybody seen Martha Speaks yet? I know we got on that. We got on that a couple weeks ago. All right, this ring is 50 bucks. $50 on that ring. Oh, I forgot, I got the SB50. It is a size 11. Really nice, nicely done. I feel like this is a stylized turtle on the side. You guys might see something different, but Yeah, I'm feeling, I also see like a Vesica Pisces in here. I feel like the more I look at this, the more symbolism is tied into the design. So there's the undercarriage. And it's a really, just a really nicely crafted ring. I didn't count the pyramids. What do you think? 13, 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 pyramids around the edge there. And a really cool stone. Right, Derek? The undercarriage is impressive. I like how you can see parts of the stone. And then what parts of history hidden in there as well. But I thought 50 bucks was a great price for what it is. Really cool piece. And down it goes. Down she goes. Let's see, maybe it's union break time. 11:06. Let's see. Oh, I have a couple pieces that got pulled from my inventory. I was talking about sorting my online inventory, and some pieces got pulled out that I now have to bring back and relist. But before I do so, I figured, hey, why not bring them around here and see if somebody wants to grab them. I'll try to throw out some pretty good deals. Oh. Derek, is it your size? Doug, cute little cartoon. I'll watch more of it. Martha is the cute little, yeah. Yeah, it's such a wholesome show. Like, I remember watching that with my oldest son, and I loved that. Martha Speaks, great cartoon. A talking dog. I was washing dishes. What? Yeah. Well, thank you, Martha, for thank you for your name and for yeah, the warm fuzzy feeling I get when I think of that. So, all right, first in the pile of items that got delisted, I thought I couldn't find this. I'm like, what the heck happened? I listed it. I could have swore I don't remember selling it. I hadn't. It was just in a box that was buried under another box. I found the whole group of stuff that I was trying to figure out what had happened. This Hattie Carnegie dog brooch, while we're on the Martha Speaks topic, really cool. Very, very cool Hattie Carnegie brooch. And what I had it for sale in my store is irrelevant. Today, I'm offering it for half price, 45 bucks. 45 bucks for the Hattie Carnegie. Beautiful costume, doggy brooch. If you like it and you gotta have it, that's a great price. Yeah, it looks like a Scotty, yeah. It does, Derek. I imagine that's the stylization that it was going for there. But really a fun piece, very whimsical. And let's see, last time I brought it up, I had 65 on it, so I think I probably had 85 to 135, depending on what the market is on that one. Am I thinking out loud again? Oh, right? Totally. Those red popping eyes. Okay, well, this one, gorgeous Edwardian / Art Deco rhodium filigree bracelet in excellent condition, really. They're very quiet today. Yeah. Well, I no longer have Sambuca, the golden retriever. 6 3/4 inches long on this. 9.7 grams. Very crisp, very clean condition on that. Yeah, it's amazing. It's 50 bucks. $50. Oh my goodness, the enamel on that center stone. It's beautiful. 6 3/4 inches long, 9.7 grams. The filigree work is all really crisp. Like, that's one thing about these pieces. So often I'll find it, and this filigree's dented. It's missing some of its rhodium plating. This one's just exceptional. The condition of it, the craftsmanship, really nice. Oh, you know, and I'm motivated to sell it. I'm gonna drop it $5. I know what I paid for it, and I'm not making any money on that at 45. But at the same time, if I don't have to relist it and I can just move along to other things, I'm cool with that. Right there with you, Deborah. All right, I'm not seeing any action on that one. Let's put that one down. Let's get that one relisted. Get that back into the store. You guys have seen that one. Oh, okay, this one, actually really exceptional. Ah, geez. Sterling silver. Sterling silver and quartz, faceted quartz crystals. This one actually had sold. This one sold and unsold. Good morning, Flo Casso. Welcome in. Welcome in, Frank. Too many bracelets in my house, says Deborah. Yeah, sold, unsold. Sometimes that happens. And this one, I had actually sold it with the intent of, with the long-term idea of having it restrung. It doesn't have to be restrung, but I would be more comfortable with it restrung. So I had sold it at a price with restringing as part of that price, considering someone's going to have to spend, well, for me, it's not hand knotted. It's 15 inches long. I actually wouldn't have to spend too much on this. About $20 for me to have it restrung, so. Blah, blah, blah. I feel like I'm just giving TMI here. Too much information. It's beautiful. It's Art Deco. It's sterling silver. That center stone is mounted in sterling silver. It is faceted quartz. I would recommend restringing, not necessarily. Very wearable as it is. 55 grams, 15.5 inches long. So definitely like collar / choker style, depending on your neckline. So I would say the standard length for it would probably be right here, low collar. And geez, I sold this for $110. But if someone wants it for 85, you can have it for 85. If I don't sell it, I'll take it to Estelle, have her restring it, and then I'll bring it back around for, you know, 150, 175, somewhere in that. Really exceptional with that center. With that center stone mounted in sterling silver, that center is the clasp as well. So, very, very beautiful piece. So looking for 85 on that. Nice graduated beads also. Beautiful, beautiful look. All right, I don't see any action on that. Let's put that one down. We all cling to the past sometimes. What did I miss there? I may have overspent on some vintage children books recently. 4 hardbacks, complete collections of Richard Scarry. It's the oldest, my oldest son's favorite. Nostalgia got me. That's how it goes sometimes, Ellen. Nostalgia will get us. I'm going to put 85 on this bag just in case somebody sees that and you're interested. Please feel free to hit me up. Let's see. Right here. If you are watching the playback here and you see something that did not sell that you're interested in, feel free to reach out. You can either register again and send me a message through the registration form, or you can email me right here, ravenschest33@gmail.com, and just say, hey, I saw that great Art Deco graduated quartz and sterling necklace that didn't sell for $85. I'd love to have it. If I still have it available, then I'll send you a reply and an invoice, and then I'll ship it off to you as soon as it's paid for. So that goes for anything that you see that may have been passed on. I had to go for a bit. Ah, well, welcome back, Sunray. You were quiet there for a while. Yeah, if you're interested in something, feel free to reach out and we can make a deal. And let's see. I think I will take a little union break here. Get up, stretch my feet a little bit. Let's see. What can we throw out here to start for $1? I know I have something that'll work here. I got all kinds of things in here. Oh, I almost brought that back around. Darn. Ah, here we go. Oh, no. I might be crazy. I'm crazy. Am I crazy for starting these at $1? Sterling silver and tortoise. I was told this is tortoise mine turquoise. So it could be, could not be, I don't know. But I'm starting these at $1. So let's see. We are going to do a UBT. Thank you for dropping that, Derek. I'm going to take a quick little break here. And these sterling silver and tortoise turquoise earrings are on the board. So I'll be back in approximately 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Yeah, April. I won't forget that on your invoice. All right, that was a nice little stretch. Got the laundry going again. And here we are in the light box, hanging out. I kind of like the light box action. Maybe we'll stay in here for a little while. Feels like comfortable, familiar old territory. Let's just see, take a little look at these again. These are nice, really nicely made. Marked sterling on the back there. Really great design. I see Eldine is in at 22. Thank you, Eldine, and hello. And 53 people in the house, 45 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We are way overdue for another giveaway. We were supposed to do a second giveaway at 25 thumbs up. Now we're almost to 50. I see Sunray is in at 23. Looking for 24 or better. Or if you feel like opening those bids up, feel free to open them up to whatever bid increments you'd like now. Do appreciate the $1 bids while taking a break. Thanks for the extra love in the chat. Do we have a call for Cruz here? Power bids accepted. Yes, Derek, power bids accepted. Exactly. I see Sunray is out. We do have Eldine at 26. I see it looks like Ellen is out as well, so we got Eldine at 26. Give those a couple more minutes here before we count those down. All right. Let's count those down for Eldine at 26. Sold to Eldine in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Eldine, and thank you very much. Oh no. Did I kill the stream? Shoo. I thought oh. Darn. Some of those Cloudflare issues are starting to come around. Actually, whatever issue's happening right here, I created this one, so. All right. Thank you very much, Eldine. Well, kind of funny because for some reason this, I don't know why, Eldine, but I thought about you when I got this. Really cool perfume bottle necklace. Like, wow, what an unusual pendant to have on a necklace. Cool perfume bottle. Now you see me, now you don't, right? Well, I'm glad you agreed, Eric. I don't know why, but yeah, something was saying Eldine to me when I found this. And this really nice perfume bottle. It looks like Czech or Austrian, very much Czech or Austrian style. Could have just been inspired by those bottles of those eras. Very Gina too, right? But very cool. I got a pretty good price on it, so I can offer it for 30 bucks. If somebody likes that. It does, the perfume does have the dauber too. If you can see in there, like the cap has the dauber intact, so. You know, right, Eldine? So very, very nice to have that still intact. And overall, the condition's very, very good. I see Eldine is in at 30. Gina's back at 30, 35. So we got Gina at 35. Ellen's breaking out the popcorn. Ooh, I see Eldine at 36. You know, Eldine, we'd be looking for 30. Actually, I'm going to take that because last time you jumped the bid up the appropriate $5, and then I let Gina come in for less. So let's just say we got Eldine at 36, and now we got Gina at 40. All right. Now I feel like I've evened the score a little bit. It's a fight to the death. It's a fight to the highest number. Eldine's back at 37, but we got Gina already at 40. Derek's breaking out the swords and the fencing. What are fencing swords called? Are they still called swords? Or do they call them something else? Because they don't really look like swords. Eldine is back at 42. Thank you, Eldine. Gina's back at 45. Oh, nice, Sunray. Yeah, it's funny. A lot of those pieces are unsigned, but they are attributable. Like the foils. Yes, thank you, Ellen. Like the Hattie Carnegie. That Hattie Carnegie dog, the Scotty brooch, is, you can find it both signed and unsigned. But it's a book piece, so it's attributable. Right, I see Eldine at 47. Gina's back at 50. Well, that's cool, Sunray. I'm glad that you found that. Eldine is in at 55. And Sunray, thank you for appreciating copper jewelry. That's all I have to say. Gina's power bid at 65. Gina's not messing around now. Deborah Barnes is throwing boomerangs. We got cocktails and boomerangs going. Is that a fishing pole? Are you fishing now? Wow, I'm gonna get my loop and see what that actually says. I need to send you a pic of my, oh yeah, please do, Sunray. And let me know if you're, oh yeah, it's a fishing pole. I had to loop it. All right, we got Gina at 65, looking for 70 or better. Or an out from you, Eldine. I do believe Eldine's got a little bit of lag going, relatively speaking here. Sunray should change name to Copper Ray. Yeah, I like it. Out, I have my flowers purse. Eldine, I hear ya. That purse is so legendary. And darn it, I think that part of that same collection came through the consignment shop or the charity shop, and I missed it. I saw the tail end of it, and a couple of the pieces had been bought before I got in there, so darn it. Sometimes it's like that. All right, did we get that one officially marked sold to Gina? Thank you, Gina. Sold to Gina at 65. Congratulations, Gina. Oh, I'm curious. Does anybody recognize this? I just grabbed this out of a pile that I had. I think it's Brighton. I wanted to test it because it looks like that quadruple plate Brighton stuff. It is marked on the back there. Yeah, I feel like it's Brighton. I'm gonna sell it as quadruple silver plate. Maybe it's sterling, but I don't think so. It's rose quartz. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful heart pendant, rose quartz, and we're just gonna call it silver plate. And that sucker's only 20 bucks. $20 for that lovely. And yeah, maybe that is a Brighton, or maybe it's just a nice heavy silver piece. I'm not sure. But I thought it was nice. Nice heart pendant. Yeah, me too, Sunray. I find some Brighton and I'm like, wow, that is just really, really cool. It's like Avon. I found Avon pieces that I'm like, wow, cool. All right, that one's going down. Oh, shoot. I forgot all about this one. Kind of feeling like going back in the light box with this spiny oyster pendant. Definitely shows much nicer in the light box, but it's pretty nice here too. Nice little, I like that little opal stripe in the center of the mask there, like a sun face with the little opal stripe. And then the crown of spiny oyster, really cool. Derek, is it Zuni? You know, Derek, I'm not sure. It is signed, but without actually knowing where it came from, who the artist is, all I can say is it's Southwest style, Zuni-like. So I could pretend and claim something that I don't know, but I won't. So it's gorgeous. And it comes on this nice sterling silver snake chain as well. And silly good price. Very good. Let me get the measurement on that chain. Well, I made a sound for the snake chain. There we go. That's several earrings I got back in the day that are lovely. Some are sterling and one is 925 in garnet. Right, exactly, Sunray. $20 long on that chain. So 20-inch long sterling silver snake chain. And that great spiny oyster sterling silver. I feel like it's a sun face. April, it is HJ. Yeah. It's signed HJ. So it's probably looking like inverted JH here because the image is mirrored here. Quite a few high-end designers made pieces for Avon, and they were quality, so they've held up well over the years. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that, Ellen. There's a big difference in the... There's a... big difference in the quality across the board there. So some of the stuff comes across as very, very cheap. Some of it doesn't. Oh, dang, I scrolled into a new stream. Okay, I don't see any action at 56. How about 50? I'll drop that $6. $50 on that if somebody's interested. Hello, Shell Bell. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. I see April's in at 50. All right, April. Let's call that sold to April. At 50 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, April, and thank you very much. Get that actually in the chat. Wow, it's not cooperating. Avon was my first exposure to jewelry as a wee boy, exploring my great-grandma's hope chest and wardrobe. It brings back fond memories. Yeah, you know what? I remember Avon jewelry when I was a kid too, because they were selling, like, there were people that were selling Avon jewelry. Avon was probably the first jewelry that I remember, and the second jewelry that I remember was Black Hills Gold. I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, wow, I wonder if that was a normal thing as, you know, an 8 or 10-year-old child to be able to immediately recognize Black Hills Gold. Like, I just kind of took that for granted as common knowledge. But I don't know, did you all know about Black Hills Gold as children? I guess that was probably born from my grandmother's. Shellbell did. All right, this one's awesome. That's good. That's okay. We're working our way through this pretty good. My first exposure to jewelry was a silver chain I bought at the mall. Nice, Derek. I didn't know about fool's gold either. Ah, yeah, right? I remember finding those big jars of floating pyrite, being like, wow. My mother sold it door to door with me in tow. Oh, cool, Ellen. Yeah, so you have a gift, Doug. I guess I do. So did you also experience Tupperware door to door sales? Because that was the thing. It was like Avon and Tupperware. Man, we had some great Tupperware actually growing up. All right, this ring, really nice, sterling silver. Great hand-hammered shank on that. Nice blue spinel stone in that. It's popping. I love gold nugget jewelry too, Derek. It's grown on me over the years. It is a size 7. My parents and I traveled each summer across Arizona, New Mexico. We all had great Native American. Oh, wow, April. Yeah, wow. Well, I bet those are some great memories. I'm getting goosebumps. Look at that. Getting goosebumps thinking about driving through the Southwest, hitting up roadside booths. All right, this great ring's $30. $30 on that. Again, it is a size 7. It fits kind of loose on my 7, honestly. So $3, not quite. Oh, 30. Derek, you're blocked. All right, $30 on that. Derek is in at 3. Oh. I tried to remove that, but I almost blocked you, actually. So I'm like, nah, I'll just leave that. Bam. Rhonda's in at 4. You may want to measure that 7. It may have shrunken here. Is it cold? Yeah, it could be, Ellen. It could be the cold Let's see, how's my... Oh yeah, my 11's feeling pretty loose also. Derek, you're double disqualified, right? All right, I don't see anybody in at 30. And Derek, you know what? You got something started here. I'm raising the price to 33. $33 on that. Eldine is already disqualified. All of the sirs out here being disqualified is really impressive. Eldine, you are reinstated. Temporary disqualification has been lifted. We have dropped the price now to $22. This is signed, I think it's Gabriel. Gabriel Company. Gabriel and Company, 925, with a serial number even. Hello, Heart Candy. I see you at 22, and that one sold to Heart Candy at 22. Thank you for the inspiration, Derek, to get that one moving. And for all of you participating members that were disqualified earlier, thank you as well. Thank you, April. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up, everybody. We have 50 thumbs up now. Holy moly, 56 people in the house, 50 thumbs up. It is time to do another giveaway. Time to do another giveaway. And you know, I forgot about Nightbot, the trusty chat assistant that... Let's see, do I still have Nightbot around here? That I'm super grateful for. Nightbot is a big helper in the chat. Thank you, Flocasso. And I really like the St. Nicholas painting that you sent me earlier too. I'm curious to find out what you find out about it. Okay, Nightbot's not letting me in. That's all right. We'll have to do it manually. Everyone's participating, getting disqualified. It warms my cold heart, Jen. Jen B started that, so, you know, Jen B was the original disqualified sir in the chat. So thank you for that, Jen B. Okay, we're gonna do a number between 1 and 50 for free shipping or a $7 credit. I see April at 25 with 25, Derek with 47, Jen B right off the bat. What the heck? Jen B, you got free shipping with number 11. Jen B, congratulations, Jen B. You nailed that one. Bam, right out the gate. I feel like, is there a reflection going on here or something? Or am I just projecting those things so strongly today that they're like first, second picks right off the bat? Go 11, right, Jen B? I should have known if someone was going to guess 11, it's going to be Jen B. All right, well, pretty well worked through the new items here. I do have a lot of jewelry here still. Eldine, 11. Hey, Jen, welcome in, Jen's Gems. Hope you're having a great day today. Spell check, it gets us a lot. It gets us a lot, Sunray. Yeah, darn. So yeah, I still have piles of jewelry. I did work through the newer items that I have. I also have a new pile that I bought last night that I need to process and bring around. That might make it till next Wednesday, or I might just pop on sometime in between and move that stuff along. I do have a couple pieces that I wanted to show you though. I bought a beautiful Georgian seed pearl wedding necklace. The nicest one that I've ever had the pleasure to have. But it's, thank you, Ellen. Ellen has gifted a Raven's Chest membership to Gen B. Congratulations, Gen B. And welcome in. You will now have access to members-only content, early releases of videos and shorts, and even some members-only live streams. So anybody who decides to be a member here will have all those privileges as well. And I've changed memberships recently. The $4.99 membership is still available, but it's being rolled into a 99-cent membership, or $1 a month. So anybody who wants to be a member, who wants to have early access to videos, access to members-only content, all you have to do is become a member. So I think to do that, you just hit that little $ in the chat, and then, yeah, hit the little $, and then hit membership, and membership. Oh, well, on mine, it's just nothing happens. So maybe that's what happens on yours as well. But thank you, Ellen, and welcome in, Gen B. So do you guys want to keep on rolling? Keep on rolling with the stuff that I got piled up here? Because usually I like to try to raid Elizabeth K, but I didn't see Elizabeth K scheduled for today. So maybe I missed that. You can't buy a membership to your own channel, right, Ellen? It just cuts you right off there. Yeah, I didn't see Elizabeth K scheduled for today. So if I missed that, then bummer. But I think I'll roll through a couple of these things that I still have sitting right here. Some of the stuff that I have slated for listing, some of the stuff that's been through the light box. Just see if you guys have anything else you're interested in. This sterling silver and mother of pearl necklace, I realized, how does my gift from Tanya roll over? Oh, I don't know. I don't know, April. I'm missing that. But I do know that your free shipping from Monday will definitely roll over. Doug, does your son have any interest in old stuff, or is he more into his own stuff? Flocasso, he's mainly into his own stuff. Yeah. He finds some of the stuff to be interesting, but he's not really into it. Yeah. My older son likes old stuff, likes jewelry. Actually sold on eBay for a while as an independent study student in high school. Started an eBay business, graduated at 15, and also started a dog training business, all simultaneously. And since then has, that's what I saw, Ellen, yeah. Since then has started a very successful dog training business, dog boarding and training business. But yeah, does still have, was his eBay handle $1 too? No, it was actually Surf's Good. Yeah. All right, on to some more jewelry. Yeah, now I'm very, very proud and impressed with where both of my kids are, honestly. Like, they're both just amazing people, and they're both very driven. So I'm super grateful for that. All right, sterling silver, mother of pearl, triple strand necklace. I don't know. I don't know if these are Balamudi. They have really nice light play on them. It is a sterling clasp, and it's $30. $30 on that. Let me get a length for you real fast. Oh, let me actually get that in the chat. So 18 inches long. 18 inches long on that beauty. I like fancy clasps like that too, Ellen. And that one it's inlaid mother of pearl on that one. Hello, Joshy boy. Welcome in, my man. All right, I don't see any action at 30. Sometimes pieces just don't land the way you'd think they would. I'm gonna drop it to 25. Anybody into this at $25? Get a little look on how that fits. Oh, Ellen, that's an awesome idea. Ah, yeah, Joshy boy, we're getting into some ASMR action. Rena, I see you at 25. All right. Thank you, Rena. Cosmo was trying to topple the lights there. All right, let's get those sold to Rena at 25. Congratulations, and thank you very much, Rena. All right. I just ran out of bags. Give me 1 minute here. Gotta go run into my office. All right. Another bead girl, Derek. Small silver jewelry and gemstones. All right, Rena, you've got those. Sweet. Oh, dang. I already forgot the Japanese company. You haven't met the right beads yet, Ellen. Derek, you're funny. Oh my goodness. Fantastic glass beads. Maybe one of you remembers, or maybe one of you just knows the company that imports these. They've been making jewelry since 2000, and in 2010 I actually bought out a bead store. Oh wow. That was when I was in college, that was one of my jobs. I worked in a bead store, and that was a cool job. Downtown Capitola, tourist season. All right, these beads are 20 bucks. $20 for these awesome glass beads. If somebody likes them, I think these would be a great for projects. I'm very much so, Rena. Thank you. I've been making jewelry so long, some of my beads are vintage. Sunray. Oh, funny. All right. I don't see any action on those at 20. Just curious, how do these look? Wow, those are pretty nice. I have personally benefited from Ellen buying out said bead store. Flo Casso. That's funny. Yeah, those are pretty nice. I'm not sure if they really go with the outfit today, but those would be nice beach beads, right, Derek? Could probably find a matching beach ball to go with them. Probably. I still have many strands of nice glass pearls and assorted base metal findings. Should only be in the market in about 1,000 baggies. Wow, Ellen. Impressive. Very impressive. All right, let's see if I can find something else that I find to be, ooh. Okay, this is stuff that is either in my store or needs to be re-photographed. This is actually, I wear this all the time. That's why it's not packed away in my inventory. It's because I actually love it and wear it. I love it, I wear it. If somebody else loves it and would wear it and likes it, oh my gosh, the two of these together. If somebody wants to buy it off my wrist, you're gonna have to pay $350 for it. But it's been sitting around enough now, and I've been reaching for this one instead, that I'm willing to let it go. I mean, it is inventory, so it's a size 7. That stone is, the stone's fantastic. Like, just stamp work is amazing. Ah. Yeah, Frank, it's funny because this is a piece that Heart Candy, all right. It's bittersweet. It's a bittersweet sale. Heart Candy, you got that. That one's going. All right. Thank you, Heart Candy. I hope you can wear that and love it and enjoy it as much as I have, because that is really, it's really fantastic. Yeah, truly an amazing special piece. So, wow, this one. Super rare old silver carnelian ring. I believe this one's Chinese. And I don't know what that motif is. Dragon, lizard, frog. We were trying to figure this one out before. Hope I can, yeah, Heart Candy, you will be able to, yeah. Honestly, it's probably a better 6 3/4 than it is a 7, because I had to open the gap up a little bit, and it's still a little bit tight for me, so I think it'll work well. And you know what, Heart Candy, if it doesn't work for you, let me know. Your satisfaction's guaranteed on that one, so. Yeah, Frank, this ring is freaking fantastic. And I pulled it out of my inventory because I couldn't find it. I thought it was, I thought maybe I had sold it at a show or something. Frog Dragon, right, Flocasso? It is a size 10. Size 10, and it fits on my 10 kind of loose. It does have a pretty good gap up there underneath. It fits great on my 11, and let's see, on a 12. Nope, not even going on the 12. So I would say, you know, fits comfortably 10.5 to 11. But as Ellen pointed out, my fingers may have shrunk a little bit today. And I did pay a lot for this. So I need to get 125 for it. I have put those little creatures on my pottery. Yeah, Sunray, that's awesome. Great patina, really, really great detail on that. Lynn, I see Lynn's in at 125. All right, Lynn. Yeah, great, great detail on that. All right, Lynn, 125. Unless somebody comes back at 130 or better pretty quick, we're going to count that one down. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 sold to Lynn. Congratulations, Lynn, and thank you. I don't know what it is. I spent a lot of time looking at it, trying to figure it out. But the one thing I did know was the detail, the craftsmanship is just exceptional. So great piece, great deal. Congratulations and thank you, Lynn. I've got one more item I need to bag here. Well, Derek, thank you. I take that as a compliment because I feel the same about you. So, you know, when you see someone out there who you feel has great taste and they compliment you on your taste, that is one of the highest compliments you can get. So, thank you. I think we have very similar tastes on a lot of things. All right. Okay, lightbox wrestling. You may have heard me talk about this. Wrestling with pieces in the lightbox. I would put little creatures on top of mug handles. Yeah, Sunray. That would be awesome. I'd love to have one of those little creatures on top of a mug handle. Okay, I've wrestled with this one in the lightbox a couple times. It's a beautiful Cinnabar bracelet. Really nice carving. Great dragon motif. But I'm telling you, when I get it in the light box, it looks flat. It doesn't, the detail doesn't come across as crisp as it actually is. So I figured, hey, why not? I'll bring it up here. I'll try to throw this out here for a bargain of a deal. If somebody's got to have it, now's a great time to grab it. Size, a little bit under a size 8 on the cone. 7 3/4, 8. Oh, yeah, not working on my hand. And $75. If somebody likes it and wants to grab it at a bargain price, I'll sell it for 75 bucks here today. If I can't get 75 bucks for it, I'll get back in the light box. I'll change my lighting angles around. Maybe I'll even take it outside until I can get the right pictures to work for it. But look at the detail, really nicely done. Clearly an expert carving. Double dragons chasing that pearl of wisdom. Or as I like to say it, based on a game that I like called Borderlands, the pearl of ineffable knowledge. I like to wear Cinnabar while eating a Cinnabon. Nice, Derek. Well, around here, you'd have to take the Cinnabar bangle to the mall, because that's where we have Cinnabon here. It's super cool, yeah. Eldine is a size 8. So on the cone, 7 3/4 to 8, approximately. Like that frosting, though. It'll get in the carvings and it'd be sticky. Well, that's quite possible. Those are some deep carvings in there. So let's just take a look at what's going on here. The dragon, the clouds. Really nice detail on that. All right, I don't see any action on that one, so let's Ooh, put that one down, and I'll wrestle with that one a little bit more. Who knows, if I can't get it to work out in my light box, I might bring it back around, and I can't drop the price too much, but we'll see. If we wrestle a little bit more, I might just do a how low can you go on it. Because sometimes things are like that. All right, speaking of things that are like that, I've had this great carved jade bead. Well, let's see. I've had it so long now. I want to retest it because maybe it's not jade. Maybe it's serpentine. Derek's in at 11. All right, here we go. That's pretty bad. Oh, wow. Well, it seems to think the gemstone tester likes it. Let's just see how hard it is. Let's see if I can cut it with steel. So if you guys don't know, you are disqualified, Derek. Yes, you are. If you guys don't know, jade is harder than steel. So try as you might, if you have a knife or a piece of steel, you can't cut jade, you can't carve into jade with steel. It'll literally just rub right across the top of it. So yeah, this one, steel doesn't do anything to it. It bounces right off of it, essentially. Phil Noe always peeking in his China hutch at the party things, at the pretty things. Flocasso, you're funny. Yeah, I got to bring some of those things out because that was the original intention, was to put things in the China cabinet that were for sale, and I've just been hoarding things back there, so gonna have to have a China cabinet sale. All right, it is really cool bead. Fun dragon motif. It is what it is. If somebody likes it, you gotta have it. Jeez. It does work, Flocasso. It works for hoarding stuff. It works quite well. Let's just get silly here. 50 bucks on that. If somebody likes that, you keep your jade. I do, yes. I keep my Japanese vases also in the China cabinet. So there you go. If somebody likes that for 50 bucks, that's the price. Really cool bead here, so you know. And it is hollow. Look at that. The work that went into making that, holy moly. LD in it, part of it is my collection, part of it is inventory. It's kind of a mixture now, so let's see. Oh, and I have a whole bunch of jewelry that's just been piling up over here on the edge. All that stuff is that's actually inventory. I think there's one piece in there that I've kept for, hey Timmy. There's one piece in there that I've kept for my personal stash. Hi, Timmy's here to say hi. Oh, hi, Timmy. I have a terrible addiction to ceramic and glass vases. It's really hard for me to leave any behind. Yeah, I have an addiction for pottery. I have a really hard time leaving behind those great pieces that have those really nice glazes. Yeah. Well, I have dibs on Cocapelli. You know what, Sunray? Did I sell the other Cocapelli? Geez, I guess I did. I sold the other Cocapelli. Darn. Oh, but I think I do have a Cocapelli brooch. That was part of what I found in the last group of stuff that got delisted. Yeah. check out this mushroom right here, the little mushroom necklace. That's pretty cool. I got that at the local charity shop, Caroline's. Oh, hi. Wow, Timmy's very affectionate. Hi. Yeah, I got that, the wood Cocapelli. I got that from Steph also. Steph sells stuff by the seashore. All right, slated to be relisted because it got delisted during the inventory sort. Say what? Jewelry Nurse had a pair of earrings with Cocapelli's riding bicycles. That's awesome. Love it. All right, this is a very rare Cocapelli sandcast. Sandcast, artist signed, with an exceptional stone. It's 2 1/8 inch. It's 8 grams, and this one's 135. Yeah, very, very unusual to find that. To find that in a sandcast design. I don't remember ever having another sandcast Cocapelli. In fact, when I delisted this, I was kind of freaking out because I didn't remember selling it. I remembered buying it and having it, and I couldn't find it for the life of me. And so I was pretty bummed. I'm like, wow, I'm pulling this out of my store, not knowing what happened to it. And so when I actually found this box of stuff, I was hugely relieved. Not just because now I knew what happened to it, but because I like it. It's a really cool, really great design. Oh, darn, Sunray. It's breaking my heart. Well, you know what, Sunray? I tell you what. It is a great one, yeah. If you want that, Sunray, and you want to do like a layaway or something, then let me know, because I'd be happy to work with you on that. And I would knock a little bit off the price too, so. I'm about to make a Sunray only deal here. Actually, no, Sunray, if you're interested and you want to try to work something out, then let me know. Yeah, because I'd be happy to. Yeah, reach out to me, Sunray. It's pretty awesome. And I'll just let you know, I paid 85 bucks for it, Sunray. I'll let you have it for 100. So why not just, if that works for you, then indefinite layaway. So happy to work with you however I can, Sunray. So yeah, email me or drop 100 in the chat. Either way works for me. I will set that aside for you. So, okay. Another one of the items, Frank. This one I was really freaking out about. Oh, that's awesome, Sunray. Yeah, it's an exceptional Cocapelli. Yeah, this one, I was like, dang, I really would have remembered selling that one. I didn't. Oh. And, yeah, that one's a banger. About $650 is what, all right, Sunray, you got it. Thank you, Sunray. So yeah, $650 was low retail on this one. Beautiful Chinese silver Carnelian, turquoise necklace. You know, I looked these up in the book when I was listing it, and I forgot just how special this piece actually is. And Frank, I think I had offered this to you at one point at $135, which crazy price on that. You have to know how to belly dance with that, right, Art Candy? I'm gonna bring it back around for that same price. If you or anyone else is interested, that's the price, $135, and I'm telling you, that is an extremely good deal. If I relist it, it's $650 in my shop. So I'm just saying. All right, Lynn, I see Lynn is in. The parrots love, oh, Ellen, that's awesome. I love the bells too. Lynn knows what she likes, and Lynn knows, like, Lynn knows what she likes, and Lynn knows the good stuff. All right, Lynn. If no one else is coming in, Lynn's gonna get it. I guess Lynn can belly dance, right? Oh, the bells on that are great. I'm not sure if I have credit with the Bank of James, so I have to pass. All right, Flocasso. I respect that. Way to be respectful of the Bank of James. All right, Lynn, you're getting that for $135. Congratulations, and thank you very much, Lynn. Happy to pass great deals along to people who definitely appreciate them, and I know that you are that person, Lynn. Oh. Yeah, and I'm sure you guys could imagine how much I was freaking out when I couldn't find those things. But I do have to say, now, Sunray has a new ID. Yeah, we all have different IDs. Heart Candy. We're all at our @ symbols. Yeah, I'm really grateful now that I feel like things are under control. You know, for probably a year now, inventory's been moving so fast that it's been hard to keep track of. And now I feel like I got a handle on it again. So part of that is because you guys have been helping me with this. The sorting process, if I get it sold and move it on, it's dealt with. So your presence here and that part of the process is multifaceted and appreciated on many different levels. So, are you making water soup, Deb? I made a mistake in my name and iTunes will not let me change it. Ah, dang, Sunray. Right, Ellen? Move that around a little bit. Okay. This one also. Ooh. This is a beauty. Big old rhinestone brooch. Here, let's clean those facets up a little bit. Huh. It's the bag on this said earbacks. Wrong bag, clearly. Big old blingy green rhinestone brooch. I don't know. Is it a DNE? Is it a Juliana? I don't know. Probably not. Oh, maybe it is. We got some figure 8 puddling. I don't know. It's big. It's gorgeous. It's $20. Shoo. Organic chicken and apple sausage, pasteurized egg, mushroom, grilled onions, Derek. Whatever that is, Deb, that sounds awesome. Frank, it is basically free. And I say this all the time. I would pay $20 for this all day long. So, But I don't mind giving the same type of deals that I'm happy to get if I can do so. Lucinda, I see it in at 20. Unless someone else is in at 22 or better pretty quick. That one's going to Lucinda. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm just popping in for a minute before a doctor's appointment. That is right up my alley. Well, thanks for popping in, Lucinda, and congratulations. You got that one. Sold to Lucinda at $20. Oh, thanks, Letty. I think I would want 60, 80 in my shop. Unattributed, great grab. Right, Flocasso? And same, I would probably put 85, 95 on it in my shop. But you know, Lucinda's also a reseller, and I appreciate being able to come on YouTube and buy items that I can resell. And so I'm really happy to be able to sell to resellers who can buy and then resell. And if, you know, if I can leave a lot of meat on the bone for another reseller, then wow, what a great way to be able to sell. You know, it's the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Lucinda, I would be stoked to have you sell me that brooch at $20. So I'm stoked to be able to sell you that brooch at $20 as well. So yeah, thank you for recognizing that. Yeah, it's one thing that I really appreciate about all the great people here. So many of you recognize and appreciate the pieces for what they are, what they represent. So I'm really grateful for that. All right, in that same bag, wow. Check out this big, bold, exceptional bakelite bangle. Man, really nice. Big old wide one. What's that, 1 1/4 or so? Let's just see, how wide is that? Yep, 1 1/4 inches wide. Nice, deep carved. I really like the saddle design in that carving. Just really unusual. It's a bracelet. Getting back to cooking. Go, Deb. I'm only asking $50 for this exceptional bakelite bangle. I am still wearing the beach beads, Derek. Ah, funny. Yeah, $50 on that big, nice black bakelite bangle. Well, you too, Lucinda, and have a good appointment. Hope you have a great rest of your day and a great rest of your week too. And Lucinda, I don't know if you're planning on coming to Alameda in December, but it sounds like there's going to be a crowd. So yeah, if you end up making that, then hopefully we'll all be able to meet up. All right, bakelite bangle going down. Ah, she's pretty sweet. If you guys remember the lava cameo from last week, she's coming back around. She's going to hit the light box. And there were some questions on lava last week. People wanted to know, is it lava? What is the stuff they call carved lava? And it is a natural stone, like a pumice type stone, a local natural limestone. So it's not porcelain, it's not a man-made material, but it's also not molten lava. It is a volcanic rock, very much like pumice, and it is a local an Italian, that's part of the Italian geology. So I'm not sure if that helped or if that really helped, but hopefully that helps clarify it a little bit. It's not lava as in taken from molten lava, but it is a volcanic rock, very much like pumice. And this beauty, oh geez, I don't even know what I offered it for. I probably was asking 250 or 300, but if someone wants it for 130, if you want it for 130, then that's the price. Ice cream, yes, Deborah Barnes. Can anything be too sensual, Derek? She has a cute nose, Heart Candy. I actually did a little bit of rhinoplasty on her because her nose was really messed up, and I recontoured her nose a little bit. Oh, I bet that's cool, Derek. Rhonda, it is worth far more than that, absolutely. But I got a great deal on it. And I did remodel her a little bit, so I'm okay with letting her go at a great deal. Heart Candy, I see you at 130. You're gonna get that one. Plastic surgeon now. I did my best, Heart Candy. That's funny. You guys both had the same question. Yeah, Jen, I gave it a try there. All right, sold to Heart Candy at 130. Congratulations and thank you, Heart Candy. Thank you for giving her a great home. Isn't it gold? It is gold filled, Heart Candy. Oh my gosh, if she was gold, that's like $800 in gold. Yeah, no, she's gold filled. Yeah, Sunray, I had to because, yeah, she's much more pleasant, and we'll just leave it at that. And she's really just, the depth of her is really exceptional. Like, look at that. Wow. Just masterful carving. Your heart is gold filled, Tuck. Totally. All right, this beauty, I actually bought this in a lot. Online, which I buy all over the place. I buy privately from pickers. I buy from other dealers at shows. I buy online. I buy at garage sales, estate sales, thrift shops, charity shops, consignment shops. I have people that bring things to me. And just so you know, that's kind of how it has to work. It's like anything in life, you have to be diverse in how you approach whatever it is you're doing. So this was something that I actually bought online in an online auction. And it came in a lot. I sold the rest of the lot. I've made my money on it. And now I can offer this at a silly price. $40. Finally open your package. Wow, thank you. Awesome, Melly. Awesome. 40 bucks on that. It is sterling silver, gorgeous little turquoise. Really nice silver work on that. Ah, hand cramp. Coming in at a 6 1/4 on the cone. So 6 1/4 on that. And 40 bucks. Beautiful, beautiful stone. All right, Heart Candy is in at 40. I see you, Heart Candy, and I don't see any other action on that one. Oh, Sunray says, oh no, my size. All right. Well, I know Sunray. I'd say if you wanna tag that on with your layaway, you'd be more than welcome to. But I'm just gonna save you. How's that? We're gonna call that one sold to Heart Candy at 40. So, let's rip the Band-Aid off for Sunray. Sold to Heart Candy at 40. Thank you, Heart Candy. And thank you and sorry, Sunray. Congrats on getting saved, Sunray. I missed the Cocapelli. Yeah, you did. And yeah, I'm kind of sorry about that, Heart Candy, but I'm also really, I'm happy that Sunray got that, so. All right, to go with the ocean beads, we have a sea star. I said that one day and I felt like everyone was looking at me with 10 eyes. If you said, I missed the Cocapelli, then yeah, I could see why you would get some. Oh, that I wasn't a Turquoise fan, Shell Bell, right? Hey, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Not everybody's a fan of turquoise. It's like some people are silver people, some people are gold people, some people like quartz, some people don't. Some people are diamond people. It's all right. Variety is the spice of life, right? And we got a spicy group here. All right, sterling silver, sea star ring. I wore it constantly back in the 70s, got burnt on it, right? I can see that. I go through stages with turquoise myself. Yeah. Darn, finger cramp. Come on, fingers. Some people are Christmas people, right? Hey, Bruce. Yeah, Bruce and Dennis. How many days, Bruce? Did you say 38? 35? Darn. Yikes, you're making me pucker for a whole different reason. All right, this is a size 5.5 on the mandrel, but it fits my 7 quite well. It is a sea star, 36 days. It is a sea star ring. Nice round, I like the shank on this. That round, nice round shank on it. Me neither, Frank. Can you put some more numbers on that, Bruce? All right, the sea star ring and the ocean beads, they're going together. The ocean beads and the sea star ring, 2 for the same price, $25. $25 for both of those. We won't even get into what I paid or what they're worth. That's just the price. If you like the beads and you like the ring, you want them together, then 25 bucks. If no one jumps on those, then you know where they're going. Down, down, down. Down they go. Last time I went home for Christmas, my family decided to rent a cabin, and they told me specifically that I wasn't invited. So yeah, not a fan of Christmas, sue me. Heart Candy, I gotcha. Derek, I gotcha on that. Yeah, you know, for some of us, for some people, I shouldn't say us, for some people, Christmas just isn't that great. And yeah, sometimes family can be challenging. Let's just put it at that one. Oh, hello, Grace. Welcome in. How did they make beach beads the same color? That is a great question. That is a great question, Heart Candy. HC. Yeah, you know, I like the gathering part of Christmas. I've always found the gift part to be uncomfortable, and I've actually tried to figure out why that is. Um, and honestly, I think it's grounded like in disappointment. So, if I'm being honest, there, I say good for you, Derek. You can now enjoy the holidays the way you want. Right, Derek? You've been set free. Yay. And you know, not that, I mean, this is a jewelry channel, but we're also friends, and a lot of us have family and consider each other family here. So, um, yeah, I'll just leave that one alone. It's hard to pick proper gifts, and socially obligatory gifting sucks, right? Yeah. You know, honestly, for me, I find it hard to pick gifts because I put a lot of thought into picking gifts in the past and then had them not land or had them not be well received. And so I'm like, you know, I guess I found gift giving from that perspective to be discouraging. So that's just me. That's just my experience. I would rather give gifts throughout the year on random days rather than one day at Christmas. It's more meaningful that way, not just expected. Right, Derek? And that's what I see so much of here that I love seeing. Ah, well, thank you. Thank you, Heart Candy. So, yeah, it's so rare to go through a jewelry show in the circle of friends without seeing a half a dozen gifts given during the show. And so, yeah, to see like the different types of people that are here and the different interactions that happen, it's been very enlightening for me, and it's been very valuable, honestly, like on a personal level. A gift that comes from the heart is priceless, right, Gina? Yeah, and I've seen so much of that since starting YouTube. People making each other's days by giving them a gift, either a gift of a warm greeting or sending them a piece of jewelry. Um, yeah. Yeah. So, all right. Well, I could easily get off on other topics and just start, yeah, going down rabbit holes. But we're here for jewelry, and we're here for good vibes and love. Ah, Derek, shoot, man. Thank you, Derek. Derek dropping that $5 super chat. Yeah, thank you so much, Derek. Back to pretties, right. Back to pretties, and this really cool ebony and mother of pearl tribal mask pendant. It is sterling silver. Very, you know, very African vibes here. Not quite sure on the air. It looks like a little bit more modern piece than what I had initially thought when I bought it. I was thinking 70s, 80s, but something about that, something about the bales, just, it feels more modern to me. And it's pretty cool. It's 30 bucks. It's a nice, unusual piece. Not pretty. Right, let's get back to pretties. Or let's have one of these. Little bit different vibe. It's a nice big one. Funny. All right, well, how about this? Don't take it personally. Don't take this personally. $20 on that. I'm dropping it to 20. Ellen says, heck yeah. Hello, Tanya. And Clovis. Ooh. Well, say hi to the Erics, Tanya, and I can't wait to see what you come up with because I know it's gonna be good. All right, sold to Tanya at 20. Bruce, I wear headphones largely to keep me focused. During the day, if I keep some noise playing in my ear while I'm doing things, I find it easier to stay focused on tasks. And while I'm streaming, same thing. If I have some music going or some background noise, I find it easier to stay focused. Um, FOMO's totally kicking in, Tanya. Yeah. Oh, cool, cool, Alan. Well, I'm glad that works for you then. No, sold to Ellen. Yes, sold to Ellen. Indeed. Ellen, 20. That pen didn't quite work. It is sold to Ellen. Yes, it is. Indeed. Did I mark it sold? Okay, I did. I got it marked sold. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ellen. Well, that's pretty. I'm pretty well through. That was the stuff that I found that can go in the safe. Oh, I must have missed something there. I said something or someone said something that I missed. Now I'm going to have to go back and watch it. I'm having new fence, FOMO. The neighbors just had one put up and it's beautiful. Ah, darn. Back to shopping. Didn't mean to interrupt. No interruption here, Tanya. I mean, you're just causing a little bit of FOMO, and now I'm starting to wonder, I wonder what Eric's got in his case. That great case out front. And I wonder what the other Eric's got. He's got Tanya brain, lol. Funny. Funny. Okay, so that is pretty much it. I think we've pretty well worked through the stuff that was lost, that's now been found. Oh, that's costume jewelry. Okay. Now I got a couple mystery items that are sitting in the bottom of this tray. A little costume ring. FOMO, yes, fear of missing out. FOMO is FOMO, the fear of missing out. Costume ring. That's pretty. I don't know. I don't feel like that tray's done. This one, oh, okay. There are a couple more things that you are disqualified, Rhonda. FOMO, Ford Motor Company. Yeah, you're totally disqualified, Rhonda. Okay, Enrique Ledesma, sterling silver and inlaid chip bracelet. Tasco goodness, just checking to see if you sent an invoice for my order. I haven't received one yet. Grace, no, I have not sent invoices for Monday. Yeah, so anything that you bought Monday, I'll be invoicing later today, after today's show. And let's see. Grace, I do have an open invoice from last week. I wonder if I sent it to the wrong Grace. I'll have to check and see. Yeah, because if it was from last week, Grace, then maybe check your PayPal account. And if it's not in there, then I may have sent it to the wrong Grace. So it looks small, ladies, but getting ready to hand sit. Funny. Well, this one, it is signed. Pretty well-known Mexican silver artist, Enrique Ledesma. It is a nice early piece. Okay, Grace. Well, I will double check and make sure that that invoice got sent to the right grace, because I may have. There's a few different graces, and I'll try to make sure that that gets to the right grace. Get a little thrown off with the at handles here. All right, Enrique Ledesma. It is 32 grams. It's a size 6.5 on the cone. So it's 3/4 of an inch wide. It does look brassy, Derek, totally. I think it just needs a little polish, honestly. Because that, when they do this, what is it called? Mosaica Azteca? Is that the right, or is that the bird feather one? Well, when they do this stone inlay on here, they grind the surface, and the surface of the metal has like a brushed texture to it. And I think that brushed texture creates a little bit of structural coloring in there, a little light refraction. I sent an invoice to the wrong Katie last week. She got right back to me. I found the right one a few days later. The YouTube name thing is not seller friendly. No, it's not. The changing to the ats has been a little bit problematic as far as that goes. All right, it is Enrique Ledesma. Pretty well-known Mexican silver artist. And let's see, I had 150 on this. I'm dropping it. I'm dropping it to $100. I'm motivated to get it moving. And yeah, really unusual design. Almost looks like hands. Derek, it is a 6.5. 6.5 on the cone. Here, let me just show you. It's a 6.5 on the cone. It measures 6.75 out flat. So, and it's 3/4 of an inch wide. And that, let's see, the price is 100. Let's get that. Let's get that modified there. And let's see. I'm tempted to drop it a little bit. Let's see. I'm tempted to drop it a little bit, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm doing it. I am doing it. That's my cost. So I paid 85 bucks for it. I thought that was a great deal. Derek, I see it 85. You got it, my man. Sold to Derek at 85. I think you've sold me a few things at your cost, Derek. And so I'm happy to move that one along as well at cost. Thank you, Derek. I'm still waiting for that Mexican silver market to come back to what it was in the late 90s. I guess some things just, once they've had their heyday, they've had it. All right, pretty close here. Got that tray, that box is done. This tray, most of this tray we went through last week. Had the William Spratling, I had that up on Monday as well. That one's going in the light box. In case somebody missed that, the William Spratling cuff. Yeah, it's William Spratling. It's a size 7 as it is, but I think it would close down to about a 6 1/4 pretty easily considering how big that gap is. It's 36 grams and I'm asking $350 for it. It is William Spratling. And it actually, Yeah, I think it's a great, great simple piece. And I could see, yeah, I could see sporting it. Oh, Deborah, beans make me gassy. I don't want to do that to Mona. Well, what makes Mona gassy, Derek? Would you just be paying Mona back? Or is Mona not a gassy dog? All right, $350 on the William Spratling. $350 is the price here only. Or if someone comes to me in person and wants to buy it. Otherwise, it's going to be $500 plus. Just so you know. Go ahead, Derek. Say it. All right. Okay, well, I'm about ready to wrap it up. Anybody... It's an awesome deal, Rhonda. Yeah. You've heard me say it before. I'll say it again. I would buy it at that price. My female chihuahua. Woo, right? Okay, awesome. Sterling silver, 4-leaf clover, enamel charm / pendant. It is silver with a gold gilt. It's like a little golden clover. I was going to tell you not to say that, Derek. That is a no, don't say it. Yeah, nice little sterling silver, enamel, clover. Let's see, what did I have on this before? $60, holy moly. I must have known something that I don't remember now. I'm asking $40 for it. Guess it's because it's old. It's old in enamel, and it's a 4-leaf clover. Lynn, I see ya. Lynn's in at 40. Be looking for 42 or better really quick. Or we're going to call that one sold to Lynn. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, focus. You got that, Lynn. And my fingers are protesting. I don't know what causes finger cramps. Pinching tiny little pendants usually does it for me. Congratulations, Lynn, and thank you very much. Okay. Well, to get off topic a little bit and just touch on how important it is to slow things down a little bit, not be overwhelmed by the moment. You may remember last week I had this brooch that was up. And I brought it up for sale. And I actually said that it was brass. And I've had this brooch for years, like brain fart while I was live. It's sterling silver. It's actually marked sterling right on the back. So, you know, sometimes things are like that. While live, like brain farts happen, and knowledge like goes out the window sometimes. It's an interesting phenomenon. But I just wanted to let you know, this one actually is sterling silver. It is tourmaline and coral. It is what it is. I had offered it for a really crazy price. I think I had offered it for $65. And I'm going to offer it again for $65 with the knowledge that it's sterling silver. And it's a nice early piece. Really great detail on it. So I just wanted to throw that back up there, just so you know, sometimes we make mistakes, and even having decades of experience and the knowledge of the piece at the time, you know, sometimes things like that happen where we simply make mistakes. So just wanted to let you know, I had made a mistake on this one. It is in fact sterling silver. And I'm bringing it back around for a great deal. It is in my shop for like $175 or $185, which I'm very comfortable with that price. So. Yeah, me too, Rhonda. I love the silver work on it, honestly. Like the little ropes, all the little embellishments, all the fine little details on there. It's a great piece. So, I don't know if I want to wrap it up with a mistake. You know, Rhonda, it would be awesome cleaned up, but it's earned that. You know, it probably was a bright, shiny new piece back in, you know, the 20s. I mean, this looks Art Deco, 1920s. It could even be a little earlier arts and crafts. It probably was nice and shiny when it was new, but over the years, it's developed quite a lovely patina on it. Well, I think what I want to do is finish the day with a giveaway. I watch YouTube videos of people making those pieces. Handmade silver jewelry is pretty special. It is, Ellen. Yeah, that was one of my first experiences on YouTube after learning how to fix my truck. I saw some Native American artists doing stamp work, and that was where I was already drawn to stamp work and, you know, fairly knowledgeable, but then to see the people doing the actual things and watching them craft the tools to make the stamps and then seeing how much was involved in that was really awesome. So yeah, there's so much great information on YouTube and so many awesome things to learn. But, all right, we're gonna finish by giving away these earrings. Nice sterling silver and faceted crystals. Got a combination of glass and natural stones in there. And let's see, to win these great earrings, we're gonna go with the color. Pick a color. The first one to pick the right color is gonna win these great earrings. I'm tempted to buy it just to clean it, Rhonda. Ah, don't. Oh, I see it. We got one of these right off the bat again. Gina, congratulations, Gina. Orange. Gina, you got free shipping. Congratulations. Dang, just like that. Congratulations, Gina. Boom. Score. You're welcome. Thank you, Gina. Thank you very much. All right, well, I could continue to sit here and squirrel around bringing pieces, but that's kind of the stuff that I had ready to go here. So a few of these pieces that didn't sell, bring those back around just in case, and then we'll wrap it up here. I had this sterling silver and enamel watch brooch with that gold-filled locket. Let's see. All right, we're gonna get a little crazy here. Reverso priso on this one. I almost did this earlier. I had $75 on it. 57 on that for that gold-filled locket and the sterling silver and enamel bow. Both in very good condition. The locket has the original frames, does not have windows. The enamel is perfect on that brooch. A Victorian morning bracelet, French jet or faceted glass. With that one, oh, there we go. Let's just show the bad bead right off the bat. Has one bead that's fractured, unfortunately. The size on that is a 6.75, and the price on that is $100. Had the sweet little, another sweet little Victorian or Art Deco, early 20th century, seed pearl brooch. Let's see, had 25 on that. I'll drop that one to 20. So, in very good condition, and that one is signed as well on the back. Let's see, not sure if we can catch that, but it's a sweet little piece. Those are fun to get in the light box with, because the angles, it's so hard to get a good straight angle on those. Gotta usually stick them into the paper and then turn it a little bit. Okay, Heidi Daus flower brooch, 2.5 inches by 1.5 inches. The lowest retail on these that I found was about $65, $68. This one's 40 bucks. So $40 on that one if somebody wants that. It's 2.5 inches by 1.5 inch, 17 grams. It is Heidi Daus, and it's $40. Yeah, it's awesome, Shell Bell. It's a sweet one. All right, and the sterling silver and Milliori medallion pendant, very much in the style of Seguso Archimedes. It could be a Archimedes piece. It's just not in the original box. It's on a 15-inch sterling chain. It's 1.5 by 1 1/8 inch. And let's see, I had 35 on that. I'll drop that one to 30. $30 on that. If somebody is interested, let me know. And if you're watching the playback here and you see some items that were passed on and you're interested, please feel free to reach out to me, ravenschest33@gmail.com, and hit me up for an offer. Shell Bell, I see you at 31. Will that reset it? I don't know. I might be done. You got hacked by Flocasso, right? Ah, the hackers are in town. All right, well. Hi, we hear you now. Oh, cool. I can't hear me. Oh, that's good. All right. Okay, cool. It's back. Yeah, that was weird. I had an amber alert, or actually a silver alert that came on, and it was like, bah! It was screaming at me. And then the sound was gone, so glad it's back. All right, one more item that was in the past pile. This beautiful Victorian citrine gold-filled fob. It is 3.75 inches. It's 8.5 grams, circa 1890. And that one's 85 bucks. There you go. Those are all the details. $85 on that one. Draft Horse Diva, I see you at 85. Welcome in, Draft Horse Diva. You got that. All right. Thank you, Draft Horse Diva, and welcome in. I hope you're having a great day. And thank you for your response as well. I will be shipping all that out today. And I did find, I didn't find a dogtooth pearl. I found something that I don't remember seeing before. It's a dogtooth mother of pearl. Super, super cool. So I don't know if that's something that you can use. I know you were looking for a dogtooth pearl, but I'll send you a picture and see if that's something that you're into. So that is going to wrap it up for the day. Thank you so much, everybody. Really appreciate all of you being here. 65 thumbs up. Hot dang, right? They do, Derek, and some of them, it's funny you say that. Didn't know dog's teeth grow mother of pearl. Some of them, I don't know how they do it, but I've seen some where they grow the pearl onto the finding. I'd love to see that process in the making, so I'll do the... Derek, only if you promise not to polish it. Dang it. I'm serious, man. Yes, you can have it. You can clean it with baking soda. HQZ, you got it. All right, Derek. So yeah, thank you everybody for being here. Sweet. Thank you for preserving the integrity of that piece. Yeah, thank you everyone so much for being here. It's really an honor to have you all here. It's a privilege, and I'm super grateful. So, exactly, Chobo. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Blessings to all. Blessings, hugs, much appreciation. Sandro, thank you for joining in from down under. Great to have people from the same town all the way to across the world here joining in. Yeah, so thank you very much, everybody. Until next time, I hope you all take care. Have a great day. And I haven't said it in a while. I like to say peace when I leave, and peace starts with love. So sending love to you all and peace to you all. Peace.